Hey, hey, hey. September 1st, 2021. And I thought for a second we lost Dan Bongino, but he came back today. That's right, Mikey. Salud. Cheers. Chink. Mm-hmm. We lost you for a second, Dan, but you came back to us today. All right, let's get into it. Man, love me some Dan Bongino. Watch him every day. But that Afghanistan took you for a ride, and you finally came back today and saw through it. I said, oh, man. And he did a great show today. September 1st, 2021 on Rumble, the Dan Bongino Show. Look it up. And this is what I've been saying. I've got a bunch of videos talking about false flag 1, false flags coming. I got distractions. And that's what this all has been. And it's unfortunate, but this is what it is. Whether it was done on purpose or not, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory, but Afghanistan was a distraction. I called it from the get-go, and they took you like they did the Q people in a buffalo stampede and just drove you off a cliff. They dressed up in a buffalo outfit and got all the buffaloes convinced to go one way and then took you off a cliff. That's what happened. Okay? For a week and a half, Dan Bongino's mind has been obsessed with Afghanistan. And Joe Biden looking at his watch. Yeah. Whether it was done on purpose or not, really look at it. Okay, it doesn't matter at this point. Really just look at it, okay? Really look at it. Why? What did they want to do this? Well, I tossed the dagger Monday towards Australia, right? This is like a wish or a prayer, right? Card reading, because I did a card reading and I asked about Australia, so I tossed the dagger. I tossed it this way. Last time I tossed it to Canada, I said, hey, man, can you do something with this Trudeau? And that dude can't even show up in the public half the time. And Chris Sky has become a man beast. Okay, he's become a superhero almost. Okay, the first time I tossed it, I went to Benny Johnson in the morning. First thing I saw was a golf ball getting hit by lightning in midair. And Benny was like, something's going on. And then all those legislators from Texas left, and they still ain't been back. And then they're going to get locked up. And then it went rampant, boom. So I keep tossing these daggers because I keep reading these cards and seeing where it's going to go. I don't do anything. I just see where it's going to go. So I toss to Australia. I don't know much about Australia, but they're on heavy lockdowns, and I can't find much information, okay? So I'm watching. This was on Monday, August 30th, 2021. And then on Tuesday, I tossed the dagger. And then on Tuesday, because the universe was just bugging me all day. So then on Tuesday, I'm on the Alex Jones show, thank goodness, because meanwhile, all the other places I'm watching are in Afghanistan for a week and a half, because they took that controlled chaos and ran with it. I also have a video talking about controlled chaos, okay? And they ran with it. It doesn't matter if it was done on purpose. I'm not saying it was done on purpose, but we can literally go on Dan's show today, September 1st, 2021, on Rumble, look at it, and he drops it, the knowledge. And I said, oh, he's back. All right. He shows you how they're going to spin what was spun, okay? And he did it masterfully. I can't do it any better than he could. He did it masterfully. He's back. I thought we lost him. I thought he had some shrapnel in his eye. You know, I was like, I could see his PTSD because he's like, I don't understand. I could feel him though. I know. But he wasn't the only one. This is how they control the chaos. Chaos was made, whether it was made on purpose or not, but he's got about 2 minutes of Democrats throwing Biden under the bus, talking about this could have been done easier. Like, they know this could have been avoided. Okay, they know it could have been avoided. What's going on with this light? They know it could have been avoided. But whatever, controlled chaos, right? Now that we have this giant situation, let's control it, and let's control the news media. What's going on with this light? Hold on. Sorry, this light's flickering. It's pissing me off. So anyway, now that they have the chaos, let's control the narrative, and they did. And now you can see. This is the example I wanted to use because I talked about it, and now you see it, and you see how they took y'all down the rabbit hole with Sleepy Joe and his garden hoe. And he was in the garden, you know, and he's old Sleepy Joe, and he's old man Joe, and he gave you your first $2 bill, all crispy. He said, here's a $2 bill, little boy, little girl. And you had your $2 bill, and you were like, oh, my God, a $2 bill. This is going to be worth $1 million in 10 years. I've never seen anything like this. And you got your first $2 bill. You didn't know they existed. And then he's like, come on over here and look down this little rabbit hole. And he just shoved you down there, but you didn't even care why you were falling because you were looking at your $2 bill. And that's what they did with you. That's what they did with you. I'm literally watching the Mark K show. I'm watching Ben Shapiro. I'm watching all of you, and you're all just Sleepy Joe. Oh, Jim Psaki's about to speak, and you guys are like waiting to go see. Okay, she's gonna give you answers. Yeah, how many answers she give you? And y'all, shame on y'all. Y'all went that way. Y'all went that way. And me, in the middle of it all, I decided, or the universe told me, I threw a dagger at Australia, and guess what? They're trying to unite their truckers right now. And they actually did it, and they got to dust themselves off a bit. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit. That's a big dagger I threw over there. It's a big, heavy dagger. Somebody's gonna have to pick it up, like Chris Sky did. Somebody needs. There's a possibility to be the new Chris Sky in Canada. You want to be the new follower. You want to be the new Chris Sky and take off. You have that ability right now. It's over there for you in Australia to be that man, to be that guy, to rally the troops, to be the Paul Revere right now. Be that man. Okay, so you guys dusted yourself off a little bit and try to do a rally. At least you started making some connections. Maybe you got some group text, whatever. Keep it going. Then I saw another thing today, and you got to search for this because why? Because they filled up all the news medias to cover Sleepy Joe looking at his watch. I mean, it was almost like it was scripted. I'm not saying it was, but start looking at it. It was almost like it was scripted. Of course, they got people with emotions, and then Dan Bongino says it. They're going to spin the spun, and then eventually they're going to say, the troops. Well, you don't support the troops. You don't support that's where it's coming. That's where it's going. And then he even went further. He woke up today. I don't know if Paula put some in his coffee, splashed some water in his face, whatever. Yeah, he's back, and he's the man. Dan is the man. And so anyway, he said, Trojan horse. What's the Trojan horse? Public health safety. And he just watch that show. That's all I'm to say. Trojan horse, Dan Bongino, watch the show. I'm not going there because they're trying to censor this and that, and I ain't falling for them traps. You know, it's like right now I see it now. I see the attack, and this is why Trumpy Bear had to go there, and people got mad at him in Alabama, but he had to say, nah, the juice is where it's at. I took the juice. Because guess what happened when he said I took the other hydroxy, blah, 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 blah. Same attack we're seeing right now with this new horse product. Same attack. They got nothing. They're one-trick ponies. Their one trick was we didn't know they were there. Now they're coming out with their same tactics. And now you could see it. The same puppets, the same everything. And they're trying to put look at Biden as a punching bag. And they're just like, oh, here's a punching bag so you can go punch on them all you want. Bongino, Mark K, Ben Shapiro, Michael Knowles. You punch. It's not doing anything. They're just like this. They just put a punch. They just hung it up and walked away, actually. There you go. They're just going to punch on him. They just walked away. You guys were like punching on the punching bag. Meanwhile, Australia's trying to unite. They're trying to unite in the United States. They're trying to do all this stuff, but your guys are busy looking. Oh, look at. Oh, my God, Sleepy Joe is a terrible politician. He's looking at his watch. Oh, my God, you just realized that? Boom. That's how they control the narrative. You see, the chaos came, whether it was done on purpose or not. You guys all grabbed it, and they just controlled the narrative for a week and a half. Meanwhile, we got people in Australia trying to come and do truck rallies, and it's meant to demoralize you, and it's meant to take the media's attention and run this way. So instead of our independent media going and covering, look, they're in Australia, they're threatening to strike, or they're doing this. No, you're over there looking at Sleepy Joe looking at his watch. Every time a body came off the plane, he was looking at his watch. Come on, man. Time to wake up. You guys are falling for the clown show, and now you can see why Trumpy Bear had to say take the juice. Because if he said Ivor, whatever, horse juice, he would have been the poster child. And because he said that, they're like, even I watched a Rachel Maddow clip on InfoWars, Alex Jones on Rumble, and then he had a special little thing they did a special on it on what's going on with the media and everything. And she was like, she said Trump supporters took this magical potion that goes for juice horse pudding or something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, no, he got up in front of his supporters and said, take the jab, and they booed him. You see why he had to say it? Because if he didn't say it, he would have been the poster child, but they can't. They're having trouble doing it. And they had to and then I saw another famous night show host, or I'd say more decreasing night show hosts go on there, an SNL X hack, which they all are. And he went on there, he didn't even mention, because they can't, because he's like, no, I took the juice. That's why he had to do it like that. That's why he was like, he knew. Trust me, he knew he was all sheepish. So what we need to do is wake up. And as far as new people on the media, you guys took the bait, you ran with it, and it was like we were two bass, and I was the old bass, and I tried to tell you, but I'm the new bass, kind of, because I'm making videos, and I'm coming out and I'm telling you, like, I read cards and see the future and everything. And I told you, hey, man, if you feel that little thing going like that when you bite down on it, just spit that one out. But you took the bait, and then Bongino took it, Mark K took it, y'all took it. Luckily, the people in the boat threw you back in the water because they were just catch and release. But now you can see how controlled chaos came along. And I don't even care because now I can talk about it. And I've got videos to show this. It's called Controlled Chaos came along. The chaos came along, whether it was man-made or accidentally made, it came, and then they threw it out there, and then they controlled it, and they had the narrative, and they made you go this way. Meanwhile, they don't want to show you where people, truckers, and everything are coming together in Australia, around the world, doing silent. I saw silent protests in Australia. Just people just went out there in a group. Matter of fact, there was a couple thousand people in New York, and he's one of my favorite guys. I can't think of his name right now. He's an older New Yorker, and he's on InfoWars on Mondays, and I cannot think of his name right now. He does the predictions. He has a magazine. I love him to death. I'm sorry. You're starting to realize that I'm terrible with names. I'm horrible with names. Been a bartender 14 years. I hear your name like that, and then I got to like do 10 other things. So I just remember where you're from. I can remember he's from New York, old school New Yorker on the InfoWars. I can remember all that, but your name, gone. So... But anyway, he's on the InfoWars too, and he's on Alex Jones every Monday. See, I can remember all these details about him. He's in the apartment with the plants behind him, and he has the magazine, and I can't remember the name of the magazine. Trends. He does Trends magazine. See, I can remember all that, but your name, get out of here. But yeah, that was a distraction, okay? And that's the attack we're under. That's what's going on. People are waking up. We are about to recall the California governor. It's huge. So why do you think they're doing distractions right now? Why do you think false flags now? That's huge. He's one of the major players. And I put this on the Mark K show today. I was getting trolled, and I had to pull out a little psychic on him because this dude was trolling. I was just getting sick of him, and he was trying to do all this and this, that. And finally I said, he was talking about, fortunately, we're going to have to do this CRT and these masks because these people are against these masks. They just can't. And then I was like, CRT and mask are for the woke folk. And then I pointed down because I knew he would be the next text. And he was. I need a drink after that. I told you I'm taking off the mask and the gloves after that Chris Sky's the Man video. I was like, I'm done. So it was right there, live time, Mark K, September 1st, 2021. I'm on the live feed on Rumble, and I said, Wokes, it went right there, and it just Wokesters like surrounded this guy. I'm done. So Australia, keep it up. Keep going. All right, we're waking these people up. Dan Bongino's back, and watch his show today. Get some encouragement. He's back. He's talking about a Trojan horse. Watch that. It was a great show. You know, it was a little bit of a distraction. We got bumped, and it was good meaning to see. You know, Afghanistan. We did cover it, but you guys went a little too into it. But good thing I'm making videos now because I can start pointing this stuff out, and I have all these other videos. So let's just wake up because we can't keep going down this path. It's getting stupid at this point. Really, it's getting stupid at this point. I mean, we can't just go back to normal. I just want to go eat a hot dog, watch a football game, drink a beer, and just chill. I don't need all this tyranny that's going on, okay? But I've been saying this for years. They're in our schools. They're in our colleges. They're in our medical industry. They're everywhere. There is a cabal around us, and now you can see it. And now they feel so brazen, where Project Veritas has teachers coming out. I told you, what does a witch look like? A fourth grade teacher. And now you're starting to see them. Okay? It's not Harry Potter with the wand. No, it's people actually on the groundwork putting in work. Okay, I've been tracking and messing with these people for years. I'm not getting into that right now, but I've been seeing it. It's why I read cards. It's why I'm in the mystic realm. So don't worry about the mystic realm. I'm in tap, tune, and whatever with that. But you need to start going on foot troops. You need to start going and protesting. Y'all need to start going and doing this and this and that. Okay? Start speaking up for your rights. We have rights, and start speaking up. And that's why they want to bombard us with Joe Biden looking at his watch with these false flags that are coming. There's going to be more. And yes, people may get harmed. I mean, the more people get harmed, the bigger the story it is. Look at Dan Bongino, week and a half. He's just, Mark K. It's like, where you guys go? Come on back. There's all kinds of other things you can talk about. But you're talking about Joe Biden looking at his watch every time a body was being transported. I mean, come on, wake up already. But anyways, that's where we're going. And it's just, that's where we're at. So if you want to catch me on my Rumble, if you want to jump on Rumble, once again, it's Mikey Romero, all lowercase except for the capital R for Romero. And I'm over there on Rumble. And people are jumping off of Facebook, crazy time. And we're going over there, find a little safe haven for now. And shoot over there if you can. Give me some views, see what's up. But yeah, the distraction came. I called it. Look at my videos. I got false flags coming. False flags number 1. Distractions. I called all this out, and now we're here. I'm actually glad it happened, so I can actually use Dan Bongino and Mark K as examples of look how they got. Yeah, I mean, they're coming back. But look how they ran with it. You went down the rabbit hole. I even have a video where I talk about Sleepy Joe and his garden hoe taking you down the rabbit hole. All right. It's so funny. I got banned on Facebook for that, but they retracted because I was talking about a garden hoe. Okay. Where was your mind, Facebook? What do you think when I say hoe? I was talking about a garden hoe. Anyways, until next time, peace out. And start checking out Alex Jones. Because if it wasn't for the Alex Jones show and that random caller, I would have, right now today, have not known that Australia actually attempted to just do a trucker strike. Seriously, just attempting it, just trying it, Australia. Keep it up. Keep it going. I tossed that big old dagger over there. I took it out of my dreams. That's a heavy dagger, man. I told you I was like 15 feet in that dream. It's an imaginary dream. So you got to run with it, Australia. You got to pick up that big old dagger. It might take 4 people for you to pick it up, and you got to carry that mountain. But right now, you guys did it. You guys at least met up to try to do the protest at the rally. And so now you can see the mountain that you're at. You could see it now. So now you got to start climbing up that mountain. You got to figure out how to take that dagger and put it on a truck. Maybe you need a couple trucks, and then you got to go up that mountain. And then once you start going up that mountain, you're going to see it's a hill. And you'll be like, oh, this is just a hill. The clouds are in the way. And then it's going to get easier and easier, and then more people are going to help. And then they're going to be like, hey, man, you need to put a chain around that. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But all right, I'm done. Peace out. What's up, Steve? I'm done. I'm wrapping it up. Peace.